Alright guys, here we go. I'm gonna dive into this thing. You guys can always rewatch these videos. I'm gonna kind of go a little bit fast, but I swear, I've been in the network marketing industry for about almost 4.5, 5 years now, and the number one thing that I get from most people is they're either running out of people to talk to, or they don't even know who to talk to, right? Like, they don't have enough people to talk to. And that's why I love Facebook, because I mean, there's what, almost a billion people on Facebook. I mean, you have unlimited amount of people to talk to on Facebook. My I used to do the traditional way, where to make a list of my, friends and family, and, go show them the opportunity and stuff like that, which is fine. That works for a lot of people, and if that's working for you, my gosh, just keep doing that, right? But I wanted a way where I can severely leverage my time and get to get to just tons and tons and tons of people on a daily basis, because we all know that the more eyeballs you can get on your presentation or your opportunity, the more people that you're going to recruit. We all know that network marketing is a numbers game, right? So I just found a way where I can do that. I can leverage my time and get to a whole bunch of people, you know maybe an hour or two a day. And this is just what I do. If you guys can't do an hour or two a day, that's fine. Do whatever you can. 15 minutes, 20 minutes, whatever. Do something. Okay? Because if you keep putting in that 15 to 20 minutes every single day, you will see results, because it's consistency, consistency, consistency. I get a lot of people who tell me, John, why are you doing this training for people that's not even in your company? The fact of the matter is I will show people this training, and 95% of people will not be consistent enough to actually get results. They will know the strategy, they'll do it for a week, they didn't see the results that they wanted, and then quit. Like this strategy don't work. It's absolutely crazy. Okay, but anyway, let me show you a couple different ways and stuff that on what I do. Okay, so let's say, for example, I love graph search. If you don't have graph search, look it up on Google. Get graph search. I mean, it is an absolute, just crazy awesome. All right, so what I'm gonna do is type in here, people who like Robert Kiyosaki, right here. If you guys don't know who Robert Kiyosaki is, he wrote one of the best books ever called Rich Dad Poor Dad. In my opinion, one of the best, financial literacy books, period. Okay, so I'm gonna come over here, click on his page. His page is gonna pull up, right? And as you can see on this page, which is absolutely crazy, there's over 1.5 million people who like Robert Kiyosaki. I like to, go after people who like Robert Kiyosaki, because, Robert Kiyosaki teaches, multiple streams of income. Here's 1.5 million people that you guys can talk to. I just showed you how to get 1.5 million leads within, what, 2 minutes? So there should be no excuses. You got everybody in the world to talk to, right? So here's over 1.5 million. One of the strategies that I do, and just get creative with whatever, just get creative. Just type in different stuff, and just get creative, right? So what I like to do is this, right? You will come over here, and Robert Kiyosaki posted this 5 hours ago. And you could see what it says here, but the main thing you got to look at is, within the 5 hours, it's had over 5,200 likes and 1,200 shares. That is absolutely insane. And then it has, what, 91 comments. One of my strategies is, a lot of these people that are commenting, I love it because they are actually engaging within the past 5 hours, right? So one of my strategies is basically to be able to, go to this person. If they know Robert Kiyosaki, they are an awesome person to talk to, right? So what I'm going to do, this guy don't have a message button, so let me pick somebody else. Let me go with this dude. Message button, okay? I'm gonna message this guy. Messages are simple. All I do is message. Okay, that's all I do, and that's how I get the results that I'm getting. And I'll show you in a little bit how I know it works, because I'll actually show you my page and stuff like that, right? So what I basically do is, since I know they like Robert Kiyosaki, I'll just text them or message them. Hey Carl, what's going on? I'm John. And what I will tell you is, do not copy exactly what I'm writing, because this isn't, this isn't, I have a certain script that I use that works phenomenal that I can't show you guys, because I know if I show you guys will use my same exact script, and then Facebook will catch on to it, and then I have to come up with something different. So don't use exactly what I'm saying here. Just come up with something of your own. That way we all can benefit from Facebook, because we don't want to get blocked, so hey Carl, what's going on? I'm John. Noticed you on the Robert Kiyosaki page. I was introduced to Rich Dad, Poor Dad a couple years back. How is his teachings helping you? See, because another thing that I like to do is I always like to ask them a question to get them to respond to me back, right? Always, always, always. So, how is his teachings helping you? Love to connect with like-minded people. Thought I would reach out. Go down a little bit. What should I say? Because I don't want to give you guys exactly what I write, because I don't want to get banned either. Talk soon. Add me as a friend. Talk soon. John. That's it. That's it. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy this. Send. That's it. I mean, that's how simple this strategy is, Let me do another one. Let me see. I want to do one where we have no friends in common, because what I get a lot is, it says your message will go to this guy's other folder. Don't worry about if it goes to their other folder or not, because most people that are in business or in network marketing, they check their other folder, all right? So just send the message anyway. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the exact same, paste, come up here, switch it to this dude's name, YOLO. Send. Simple. And I just wait for them to respond back to me. It just works absolutely crazy, right? So that's one strategy that I do. And as you can see here, I don't care what post you go on Robert Kiyosaki. This one here, 15,000 likes, 6,500 shares, 428 comments. You guys have unlimited amount of people to talk to, period. Okay, so there should be no excuses whatsoever, all right? And then what I also do is, what I love is this graph search. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to type in people who are not my friends who like, I like snowboarding, right? Snowboarding. See, and that's another thing. Go after people that you have. that you have interest with. I mean, because it just when they message you back, it just you can easily type them back because you like the same thing, right? So just type in whatever you like and just go that route, because I mean it's all about just communication, right? It's creating a relationship and at the end of the day, in all my messages I always write, add me as a friend, because honestly, once they're on your Facebook, they're going to see your posts, they're going to see all this stuff, right? So, okay, so people who are not my friends who like snowboarding, okay? And what's cool is there's over what is that? 5.6 million people? Is that what that? Yeah. 5.6 million people. So what I do, and this is another really important thing, is I am comfortable talking to people that, are around my age. I have a lot of stuff in common with them, so those are the people that I target and who I like to talk to. If you're a certain age and you feel more comfortable talking to people that's, between 40 and 50 or, higher, or 20 or 30, go after them. you know Go after people that you can actually relate to, and that's where I think that a lot of people just make the mistake. They go after people that, because before in network marketing, I always had a fear of, like, you know talking to somebody, because I would always put them on a pedestal constantly, so I always, wouldn't talk to them because of that. So what I basically do is, and why I like graph search, like, let's say for example that I want to target females. Graph search will automatically pull up all these females, and as you can see here, there's over 1,000 people. That's 1,000 leads that you can message. Over 1,000 leads, right? So what I'll do is like I said, I like to target people around my own age, because obviously I got, something in common with them. So I always hit 23 to 29. That's my age range. Got more than 1,000 people still. Start, and then here we go. Message. So this is about snowboarding, so I kind of got to switch up my message. Rachel. Hey Rachel, what's going on? I'm John. Noticed your, let me see, all right. You're a fan of snowboarding. Let's get this out of here. Super exciting. You snowboard often? Always a question. Always a question. Love to connect with like-minded people. Thought I would reach out. Add me as a friend. Talk soon, John. Okay? Boom. That's it. That's all. What I will tell you though is message 15 to 20 people an hour. Don't do more than that. Okay? Because, a little pop-up will come on and tell you, look, buddy, you better slow down because you're doing just a little bit too much, right? So don't do that, right? So only do 15 to 20 an hour. I will tell you, reach out to at least 40 people a day. 40 people every single day, and stay consistent with it. Build a relationship with them and watch your business skyrocket. Let me show you real quick before my timer's up. I'm going to run to my page real quick. I got about 50 seconds or so. But this is just basically my main strategy, and I do this constantly on a daily basis. Here's a guy that I talked to tonight. I Skyped him, But let me go to my friends, and let me show you how this works, okay? Recently added 98, and this was probably within the past three or 4 days, right? Within the past 3 or 4 days. I'll even go to my messages, as you guys can see. So you can see that I'm actually really doing this, right? But these are all people. Hold on, it's still loading. These are all people that I'm in conversation with, talking to them, getting to know them. And I never pitch my business at all. So I hope this helps, guys. Talk to you soon.